It comes to gyms in a lot of the country and the cold weather forcing a lot of us indoors. Many of us will need to make the most of at-home workouts.
That's right. And here with body weight exercises you can do anywhere, anytime, is health and wellness expert Sonia Jhas. Hi, Sonia.
Hi, nice to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Our pleasure. All right, you're going to demonstrate different exercises and show us how we can advance them over time to really challenge ourselves. And you're going to begin with a bridge.
I'm going to begin with a bridge because it's a really simple movement to just get your body warmed up. You know, it's often, a little bit challenging to just jump into hardcore exercises. And so I always encourage a light little warm up.
All right, let's move next to a squat, which obviously is great to strengthen your legs and your core. But you actually suggest using a chair to help you kind of master the form?
I really do. I absolutely do suggest using a chair for squats. But let's go back to the bridge just for a second so I can show you how to actually get your body warmed up. Give me 1 second, okay?
Sorry,
We're going to get down onto a mat just so that it's a little bit more comfortable on the knees. We're going to place the hands right underneath the shoulders, making sure that the knees are stacked up and the hips are nice and tight. Bracing your core, so really sort of engaging that tummy so that you're not just sort of like loose and hanging out here, but rather really aligning and strengthening the entire body. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. From here, what you do is as you get comfortable, you can just sort of test out lifting a leg a little bit, bending the knee a little bit more, and as you get comfortable, extending that leg out here. This will really allow you to sort of warm up that upper body. As you can see, everything is nice and strong, that core and those legs, so that when we go into that squat using that chair, everything feels just a little bit warmer and a little bit more lubricated.
Okay, now that we got everything all loosened up, how do we use that chair for the squat?
We use that chair by really sort of leaning back into it. So we place our feet hip width apart, and we're going to reach our glutes far back. From here, we're going to reach the arms forward, and we are just going to give ourselves a nice little touch. So you'll see, I'm not just sort of like hanging out here and then getting back up, but rather keeping the body nice and strong, allowing it to give you a little bit of extra support, and then pushing yourself up. As you get comfortable with this, of course, you can move away from the chair. And when you do that, you go into more of a traditional squat where you're reaching the glutes far back, making sure that the knees don't go over the toes, and you come right back up. As you want to make it a little bit harder, you then can add a pulse at the bottom so you really get that burn.
I am feeling the burn from here.
Right.
I need the chair.
Absolutely.
I need the chair right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we want to, so then have you touched upon if you wanted to advance that lunge? Did you just touch upon that now?
Well, so that was the squat. We haven't quite gotten into the lunge yet, but there are absolutely ways that you can do a lunge and then advance it. In fact, if we were to do a lunge, what would be great is to have just sort of like a wall or a banister nearby. And when you do a lunge, again, you brace the core, you hold this for a little bit of support, you come back, making sure that you're at 90 and 90, and you come back up. As you get comfortable here, again, you can slowly start to like decrease the weight that you have on your hand, and then you take the hand out of it altogether. If you want to get really saucy about it, you then incorporate a knee lift. So you get that extra core engagement.
See, guys, this is how long it's been since I've worked out. I was talking about lunges when we were talking about squats, and I didn't even know they were two different things at this point.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter.
Okay, let's move on to the upper body. And doing more than a few push-ups can be difficult, of course, for beginners. So how can we, Sonia, how can we build strength before attempting maybe a full-on push-up?
Again, these walls are coming in super handy. The best thing I can recommend, is as you are trying to progress, you just sort of use a wall to get yourself started. So hands go right on the wall. Coming on the tippy toes, we just allow ourselves to come right down here. Breathe out as you come out. Breathe out as you come out. And really connect your mind to your chest. We're really trying to sort of utilize the chest muscles, which are so big when we're doing push-ups, to really sort of strengthen that area. As you get stronger, then you come down onto the mat and you do it from the knees and then you do it from the toes. So knees looks pretty straightforward. We're right here. And then as you get stronger, you pop right up and we're right here.
Just
there's
a
a lot
few
you can
more
do
there, Sonia. There are. Now,
Drop and give me 30.
I know. We always hear the benefit of having a strong core. What do you suggest we do to build strength there?
Absolutely. The core is such an important part of the body. It really makes everything in life feel a lot easier when you have that sort of engagement and you're used to really sort of using those muscles. So the best thing I can suggest is getting comfortable with doing a plank. Now, again, this is a challenging movement, so we can go back to the first thing I suggested, which is, for example, a bridge. Just getting really comfortable right here. I know it doesn't look like much, but if you're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, it's a great starting point. Then from here, as you get comfortable, you can extend those knees farther back so that you've got a nice strong angle. Again, making sure that you're not dipping down nice and low, but rather keeping everything firm. And as you again progress from here, you lift up those toes, maintaining a nice smooth angle. And if you're feeling really strong, you start to lift the leg and get those glutes engaged, and it becomes a tremendous full body workout.
My goodness, or a tremendous face plant in my case, I think. Sonia, that is some great stuff to help us all get through the winter months. And of course, with the gym sadly closed in many areas as well. Thank you so much for all this. It's great.
Absolutely. Good luck.
Thank you. I'll need it. Coming up next, best-selling author Lisa Jewell joins us.